So with the noun pronoun, do you join the noun to the word when the word ends in a vowel, like iyong?
Yes.
Is always joined to the word?
Yes. Okay, you will learn that. We call those linker. You see here, we only have iyo, but I have ng. No, this nang is actually not the word nang as an out of focus. It is a linker here. We have three types of linker that whenever it ends with a vowel, we have to, so it's a smooth transition pronunciation to the next word. So every time, basically, that's why you hear Filipinos is almost like It's always right? The sound is always have that sound because if it ends with an N, we add the G. So we say aking book. If it ends with the vowel, we say iyong book. So what will we do with kanya?
Kanyang.
That's right. And what if it's amin?
Aming.
Aming. Yes. And this?
Inyong.
Inyong. Very good. This?
Kanilang.
Very good. Kanilang. And then?
Nitong.
Nitong. And this too?
Niyong.
Niyong or niyang. And then the noun. Okay? Very good. But we call those linkers. They are not the noun word. Okay? We call them linkers. Okay? So three of them, there's another slide for those linkers. We call linkers, which is the G, the NG, and the word, standalone word na, which means sometimes it says that. Okay? All right, those are linkers. Okay, so going back to this page, is it clear now with the noun pronouns?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's go to sa pronouns. Sa pronouns, the sa, whatever sa phrase, sa pronouns, or sa cases, when we say sa, the word sa by itself is a place marker. We also use the word sa, okay, when we want to state about time. So time and place, basically. And it also plays as a preposition in Tagalog, like this. So if you read these Tagalog sentences below.
Nasa akin ang libro mo. Nakatira ako sa kanila. Binili ko ang buklaklak para sa iyo.
Okay. So if you notice, I made this sa akin, sa kanila, sa iyo. Okay? And that means, if you translate in English, the sa is playing as the preposition.
Yes.
We only have one. We don't have with, we don't have for. We say sa only. Okay? So that's kind of easy to remember. Okay? Now, going back to this pronoun chart. Okay, so this is the sa pronouns. If you notice, these pronouns before or after the word sa is, except the last one, except this, okay, is similar to this first group. Yeah? So how would I know, Christine, if I'm using it as a noun pronoun and not as a sa pronoun? Very easy. You wouldn't see this sa. If I'm using it as noun, there's no sa in front. Now, if you see there's sa in front of them, it means I'm using them as a sa pronoun, a location of something, a place of something, okay? Or it's a preposition, like to, for, from, with, whatever pronoun it is, okay? So, for example, you've read an example here, sa akin, sa iyo, sa kanya, okay? Now, the word sa, sorry, I keep going back and forth. The word sa, by itself, is a place marker. So if I would say, I gave the money to Don. Okay? So if I would say this in
Yeah.
Tagalog, binigay. Okay, so uh, I'm talking about, so in this sentence, what am I talking about? Am I talking about what I did, or I'm talking about an object?
You're talking about me, I guess.
I'm talking about the money.
The money.
Yeah, because you see, in here, I'm specific about what I'm talking about, the money. Okay,
The money.
so I gave the money to Don. So if I would say this in Tagalog, don't worry about not knowing the verb yet, okay, because we're still in the pronoun. Binigay ko, again, the ko, I'm focused on the money, the object. Binigay ko ang money. Now, to Don will become kay Don. Okay, so kay Don, kay is also a place marker like sa, but we use it only for personal name.
Oh, I see.
Okay, kay
So you
Don.
never
Yes.
so you never say binigay ko ang money sa Don.
No, not sa Don, because Don is a name. I have to use Sky. Okay, there's two things for that, and we will look at that right about, is it here? Let me see here. It's not here yet. Let me see. Okay, wait. Okay, it's not on this slide. Okay, it's not on this presentation, but again, if it's the sa, if you're talking about to Don, okay, if it's a personal name, you have to use Kai. There's two of them. Kai is singular, okay, and Kina is plural. Okay, now I'm talking about to Don, one person. So I'd say Kai Don. Now,
Yeah.
I will replace Kai Don with a pronoun. Okay, so I would say, binigay ko ang money sa kanya, to her,
Yeah.
right? It's just like I'm replacing Don. I gave the money to her, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so that is the same with this second, basically the second sentence. So now to her is sa kanya, okay? Make sense? Now,
Yes, it does.
if it's two people, for example, I gave the money to Don and Alex, for example, all right? Now, I'm going to say, I'm going to use, which one will I use, Kai or Kina?
Kina.
Kina. Don at, remember, at is and Alex.
Yeah.
All right? So now, Don and Alex is plural. So what can I use? What is them in Tagalog?
It is
Here.
i iyo.
Hmm? Them. Where is them? Sa pronouns.
Um, it is kanila.
Sa kanila. Yes. To them. So we're gonna say sa kanila. There you go. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Again, the I here is on the out of focus because our focus is the object. All right?
Yeah.
Any question?
No, I'm good so far.
You're good.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, now we go to, so those are the pronouns. Now, how do we use this? Let's try to use, I gave you the example for this, but what about the noun pronouns? So for example, I'm gonna talk about, again, these are pronouns that replaces general noun, right? So for example, ang pizza ay kinain ng dog, for example. So what do I mean by this? Kain is eat. This is ate, okay? So what do I mean by this? Do you understand?
The dog ate the pizza.
Yes, the dog ate the pizza. Okay, in active voice, the dog ate the pizza. That's active voice. Subject, verb, and then the object. Simple. Okay, now,
Yeah.
but in my sentence, I'm talking about the pizza was eaten by a dog. Okay, so I kind of like form it as passive voice. I put the object first. The pizza was eaten by the dog. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So in this sentence, I am going to lagay natin. Let's put it here. So in this sentence, I'm going to replace ng dog because it's a general noun. Okay, I'm gonna replace it with a noun. Okay, my focus here is pizza. Clear,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's the focus. But the noun case, out of focus is the dog. So what can I use? What pronoun can I use to replace the dog?
You can use nito. No, not
Yeah.
sorry. Uh,
Yes, that's correct. That is also it's or this, okay, and that, okay? Yes. So you're gonna say now, you're right. You're gonna say, ang pizza ay kinain nito. You're
nito.
gesturing, nito. What nito? Nitong dog, okay? This dog,
That.
okay?
Yeah.
All right. So if you want to, okay, we're gonna do something here. We're going to replace now your focus. What is your focus again on this sentence? Can you help me? What's the focus? Ang pizza ay
Uh,
kinain ng dog.
a pizza.
Pizza. So, can you give me what ang pronouns, because that's our focus. So you only have to look under ang pronoun. What pronoun can I use to replace the pizza?
Uh, you can use ito.
Very good. So we say ito ay kinain ng dog.
Nito.
But yeah, you either nito or ng dog. There you go. There you all use pronouns and everything. You
Yes.
replaced
It,
all the general nouns marked with ang and marked with
yeah.
nang. Clear?
So it was eaten by that, or it was
Yes.
eaten by this.
By this, correct. Okay, now it becomes this because you're gesturing to it. All right?
Yeah.
Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to the next page now. So those are the pronouns. I suggest you memorize them, okay?
Yes.
Let's go look at forming verbs. We're getting there. Yay, forming verbs. This is the juice of Tagalog learning. So verbs, we have basically kind of like what we call different types of verbs. But this is about forming verbs. But just to tell you, we have different three groups of verbs that we kind of separate or categorize our verbs. We have what we call actor focus. Actor focused verb. Actor focused. We have the object focused. And we have the benefactor focused. What are the difference between these three? Well, number one, we're talking about the actor. Okay, what he did. Do you remember the sentence pattern when we say that we're talking about somebody does something? We have to use that actor focus verb to
Yeah.
express that sentence.
Yeah.
I think we haven't gone there. So when we want to talk about something happened to somebody or something, we have to use the object focus verb. And if we want to talk about the person who received or benefited from an action, we have to use the benefactor focused verb. Now,
Okay.
those are just the three types of verbs, and you will get introduced to them shortly. Okay, so for now, how do we form verbs? And we have by using a lot of affix. Okay, affixes which we attach to root words so we can form them into different aspects. present, infinitive, present past, recent past, and future. Do we always have recent past? Not all the time, but we will always have this four, just as in English. But you see, we only have
Yes.
four or five, the least, is because we don't have present continuous, we don't have present perfect, past perfect, no. Only if it's in the past, we either use this or this, okay?
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. If it's about the
So that
present,
makes
yeah, if we talk about the present, we only use one word for
yes.
present, okay? And
Yes.
that present will mean ongoing. And this is
Yes.
for future, and this is we use for when we want to either command someone, okay?
Yes.
Now, let's go look at the first one, how we form the verbs by using prefixes. Prefixes, you know, we put them in front of the word, right? Just like in English. So we have a few of them, and this is one example only. The word mag. Okay, we attach this only in front of a root word. So for example, we have a noun here. Noun, agahan. Agahan is breakfast.
Okay.
But if you attach mag in front, mag agahan, it becomes to eat breakfast.
To eat breakfast.
All
Magahan.
right. So for
Okay.
example, you have laro means play.
Yes.
If I say maglaro, what does it mean?
To play.
Very good.
Yes.
If I want to say the root word is inom, means drink. If I want to say mag-inom,
Uh-huh. To drink.
to drink. And this means when I use mag, okay, when I use mag, because there's another affix. When I use mag in front of drink, it means to drink alcohol. Okay? See,
Okay.
that's a different context. If I just want to say to drink water, okay, that will be another affix that we have to attach in this
Yes.
root word, which is here, which will go here at the end.
Yes. Um,
Uminom. Okay?
sorry, I missed that last part. You use when?
I
I
use
missed.
I used if I want
Yes.
to use if I want to say to just to drink something other
Yes.
than alcohol, I will have to
I
use inom with this
with
infix not the
I
mag. Because the
I see.
mag, if you attach that with inom, it will mean to drink alcohol only.
I see. Okay.
Okay, so it means mag-inom. Mag-inom ka. It means to drink alcohol. You just keep drinking alcohol, get drunk, something like that. Okay, but
Okay.
you're gonna get used to that. So you cannot say mag if you just want to say I will drink water or drink water. You cannot say mag-inom ka ng water. You would say uminom.
Yes.
Uminom ka ng water. Okay, that is for anything other than alcohol. Okay, but you can also use it for alcohol, except this you cannot use it except if you want to say for alcohol you must use more of mag-inom. Okay,
Okay.
okay. Now next, the other prefix is gitlapi. What is gitlapi? It's an infix which gitna means middle, so we have this affix we insert in the middle of
Yes.
a root word. Normally, we insert that right after the first letter. Or when a word, the first syllable of the root word, you're going to insert that in between the root word, the first syllable. Okay?
Okay.
We're
Okay.
going to learn that later on. So what do we mean by this? So hingi is ask. Only this. Ask. Hingi, ask. Okay?
Hini.
Hingi.
Hini. Hini.
Hingi,
Yeah.
yes. So if I would insert that, it will become, this is past tense, hiningi. Now it's past tense.
Oh, I see. I
Okay,
see.
but this is an infix that we used for, remember the OFV earlier? I showed you the group of verbs. This
Yes.
is an infix. This is very particular. This infix is particularly used to create object-focused verbs.
I see.
Okay? Next is hulapi. which means, sorry, yes?
Is it only used when you're saying something in the past, like asked or requested?
Yes, and this in this particular word, we only put one, hingi. Okay, that is means past tense. Now, we will learn later how we can form the present tense. It will still require, if it's an object-focused verb, we will still require the infix, but we will form it in a different way for the present tense. In this particular spelling or this particular word, means past tense. Okay? All right. So now, let's go to number 3, which is hulapi. Hulapi means huli means last, so it's a suffix. All right. So we attach that at the end of a root word. For example, cuento means story. That's a noun. But if you attach han at the end, kwentuhan, it becomes to chat. Okay? The last one is the kabilaan or back-to-back, which means you can either put it in front, okay, unlapi means front or prefix, or you can put it in the middle, gitlapi, okay, like this particular insert, which is
Yeah,
Why do we say back-to-back? Because when the root word starts with a vowel, you just put that in front. But if the root word starts with a consonant, you have to insert that between the first syllable.
I see. I see.
Okay?
Becomes two vowels.
Yes. So for example, if the root word is inom, where do I attach it?
Uh, at the front, so it becomes uminom.
Very good. That is infinitive form. This is infinitive. Okay? All right. So now we're gonna go to how to form verbs. Okay, just to clarify again, additional notes about this particular insert or affix. This verb, we call it verbs, is because remember the pipit song, the bird song, where we extracted all the words. Remember, I
Yeah,
asked you to extract all the out of that, and we took all the root word. All
yeah,
those are verbs, and
yeah.
they are actor focused verb. It means we're talking about more on the actor rather than anything in the sentence. Okay, so let's go now with verbs first. We're gonna form verbs using Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna delete this. Okay, I'm going to delete so you can work on it. So where is the rule? Below here. The first rule is to what to do? Identify the first
First
syllable.
syllable.
Yes. So what is the first syllable of kuha?
Who?
Who? Okay, now let's go to rule number 2, guideline number 2. Infinitive, and past, we form them the same. It means it's the same way you're going to form them. So it means they will look identical.
Yes.
Okay, so let's form, since kuha starts with a consonant, we're going to use this rule. Okay, so you have already identified your first syllable. So what are you going to do? You're going to insert that between the first syllable. So let's do that. So infinitive, kuha. Insert in the first syllable.
Who? Uma.
You
Who?
have kumu. Okay,
Oh.
kumu, correct?
Oh. Oh. So we actually splitting the first syllable. We're splitting it. We are putting the in between.
Yes,
Oh, I see. Okay.
yes. That's why you have to take the first syllable so you know that you're going to put it in between them, okay? All right, mind you, some words have 3 letters in the first syllable. You're going to drop, if it's normally it's consonant, vowel, consonant. When that happens, you're gonna drop the third letter.
The third one. I see.
Okay, just drop the third letter. Okay, so in this case, so we have two letter ku. You insert Okay, I'm just gonna do this so you could see it visually. Okay, and then you're gonna attach the remainder of the root word. So what's left of the root word after you have taken ku?
Ha.
Ha. So that is your infinitive. Kumu ha.
Mu.
Okay.
Yes.
Now let's go. So that will be the same, like I said, with the past. Ku mu ha. Same. Only with verbs, only with verbs. This is not applicable for any other infix. Okay?
Yes.
Now let's go to present form. How do we form the present? Still in mind, what is the first syllable? Ku. You are going to insert between that. So we have the same thing.
Yes.
Kumu plus the root word. What's the root word?
Ha, but it becomes ah, mu ah. No.
What is the root word? What's the full root word?
The root word is kuha.
Yes, so we're going to attach that. So you see here, first letter of the root word, which is K, and then the and the vowel or the first vowel from the first syllable, that is that, kumu, plus the root word, so kumu, kuha. Okay? So basically the present tense, you're going to take the first syllable, insert that, and then add the full root word. That is the longest form of verb in Tagalog, present tense.
Present tense. Mu.
Okay? Clear?
Yes.
Okay, now let's form
But
yes,
so kumu kuha means taking.
correct, taking.
Okay.
Okay, again, this is continuous form. When you say present continuous, it means this is like the ongoing thing. Okay,
Yeah.
now what if I want to just say, what if I want to say, um, it's a habit, like he always take. Okay, what if we want to say he always takes money? You would just say, add another word, laging. Okay, lagi. Lagi means always. And then I would add the linker, laging kumukuha. So always taking,
Oh, I see.
or always taking, or always take. Okay,
Yes.
all right. But still, it's the same word. We don't have another word for present simple and present continuous. It's the same. Okay? Now let's do number 4, recent past form. This is very easy. What can you read this? The rule?
For both starting with a consonant or a vowel, add ka for shortened kanina means recently.
Okay,
So
so
it's ka. Yeah.
so it's ka,
Uh-huh. Um,
and then first syllable or the first vowel. The reason why there is first syllable or first vowel, because look at this, the second word, it's only alis, it's only a
yeah.
vowel in the first syllable, so that's why it says sometimes first syllable or first vowel. So in this case, our first syllable is ku, kaku,
Yes.
plus the root word
Yes. Kuha. Kakukuha.
da. Okay, so that's your recent past.
I see. I see.
Now future, can you read?
Okay. The root word starting with consonant and vowel. Repeat the first syllable of first vowel plus the root word.
Mhm.
So it's kukuha.
Very good.
Okay.
Yes. All right, let's do number 2. It starts with a vowel. Okay?
Okay.
So let's do it. So because it starts with a vowel, so we simply attach the in front. So how is the infinitive gonna be?
Alis.
Umalis? Yes. Minus the
Yes.
hyphen. I'm just putting the hyphen for now so you could see it. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
Next, present tense.
Um, It's
Present tense starts with the vowel right at the bottom.
okay.
So,
So a
um,
Alice.
a. The plus first vowel of the root word plus the root word.
I see. Alice.
All right.
Yeah.
See? Because why? You have to. So basically, it's like that. Okay.
Yeah.
So, you repeat the first vowel, right? You attach the just like you did here. You attach this to the first syllable. In this case, your first syllable is only A, so you just attach that there. You have plus the root word.
Yes.
Okay? So, past is the same as what?
The infinitive.
Correct. So we just simply write it there. Alice. Okay? There you go. And then the recent past?
It would be ka Alice.
Ka. That's right. Ka.
Alice.
Ka.
Alice.
Yes. Ka-a. Plus the root word.
Yes. Alice.
Ka-a Alice. Remember, in Tagalog, we don't have digraph. Okay? When you see two letters, two vowels together, you're going to pronounce all of them. Okay, now here, obviously, because ka, so that goes together, and then ka-a Alice.
Ka Alice.
Yes. Okay, minus the hyphen. Okay, we don't need those hyphen. What about future? Repeating only the first syllable.
The first syllable would be a. Wait, just a second. It will be a Alice.
Yes, this is the easiest one. Okay, you just repeat the first syllable plus the root word. Okay. All right. This is verb. Okay. So let's do kain. Okay. Let's do kain. Let me just delete this. Okay. Let's do kain. It's like a name game, no? Let's do Tony. Tony, Boboni. Okay. Let's do kain. Okay. Let's do. All right. All right. How do we say this?
Kumain.
Oh, very good. That's so fast. Okay. Next. Present.
It would be kumukain. No. Kumakain.
Yes. Okay, next.
Kum Kumain.
Kumain. It's the same as the infinitive. Okay?
Yes.
Next. Recent past.
Ka let's try to get it. It is ka recent past.
Number 4.
Yes. Kain.
Very good. Yes. Okay. And last. Kakain. Yes, kakain.
Yeah.
All right. So basically here, by the way, this recent past, not all verbs you can do recent past. Okay? When can I use recent past then, Christine? Well, basically, if you can say it in English like, I just verbless, you can use that, okay? Just ate, just drank, just left, just bathe, just, so that you can put that, but not all of them, okay? All right, so order, okay, let's do order.
Or.
Starts with the vowel. Where do we place it?
Okum. Oh my God. Okumorda.
Um.
Umorda.
Okay. It starts with the vowel, right? So
Yes.
what is your,
Umor.
again, don't forget your first step. It's very important. Identify the first syllable. What is the first syllable of order? It's
Or.
or, okay? So we're gonna say, attach that, the now, to your first syllable. You have or, right? Or, der. Now attach your in
It'll
front.
be. It'll be umor.
More. Yes, more der.
Umorda.
Okay?
Yes.
Next, present. Okay, here. This is when I told you that you might have to drop the second letter. Okay? You don't say umor. You don't say umor order. We will just take the first letter here, although there's only two letters. Umo, and then
Umorda.
umo order. Okay?
Umor. Yes.
Umo order. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
Next.
Umorda.
Same. Very good. Recent past.
Ka.
One letter
Ka.
only. A-O.
Ka o. Orda.
Yes.
Ka o orda.
Yes. Future.
Ka orda.
No ka. We don't have ka here. Your first syllable is O, or. O.
Yes.
So we will just, in this case, we will drop the R. O.
Yes. Orda.
O order.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
All right. Minus the hyphen. Okay? Next. Bili.
Yes.
First syllable.
Bum. Bumli.
Bumili. Yes.
Yes.
Next.
Yes. Bumili.
Bumi.
Bumili.
Bili.
Sorry, bumili.
Bumi. Bili. Okay. Next.
Bumili.
Same. Next.
Ka bumbili.
Hmm?
Sorry, ka bubili.
Kabi.
Sorry, kabibili. Yes,
Kabibili. Yes. And finally,
bibili.
very good. Bibili. That's right. Okay. All right. Do you want me to conjugate it or no? Put the
Well, okay.
I
So,
think
for
it's
instance,
better for you for if I do this for now, okay? Just so you
yes,
can identify
yes,
them, how we form them, okay? All right, so I'm gonna put that, but later on we will not have those hyphens, okay?
yes.
Okay, that's good, and this is the same, basically. Same as the only in verbs that is the same with present, infinitive and past. Okay, others, no. Okay, it'll be different way. More, more. Okay, so that is basically your more. Okay, actually, yeah, this is where bumili, and this is ka, right? Ka, and then repeating the first syllable. Future, simply repeating the first syllable plus return ka, a. And here, A, alis. Ka, kain. O, order. B, bili. Okay, all right. I'm going to screenshot this. And I'm going to give you some homework to do. You're going to practice forming these verbs, okay? So that will be your reference, okay? And I'm going to send you this lesson as well. Now, this is your homework. 1, this is, you're going to form the present verb. This is the longest form of verb. The guideline is there, and you also have that screenshot on your Skype if you need to. Next, that is present. This is infinitive and past. Okay. This is future verb, and this is recent past. Okay. Some of those words we already did, so you should be able to do it. Okay. So these 4, page 11 to 14 is your homework. I'm going to put it here. Homework, page 11 to 14. Okay? All right. Okay. All right. You can either like I don't know how you're going to do this. You're going to screenshot or take this and copy paste this somewhere. But when you make sure that when you give it to me, the answer, can you do PDF?
Yes, I can do PDF.
You can do PDF or screenshot
Well,
it after you.
I can screenshot it.
Yes,
Yeah.
you can answer it here because I'm going to send you the file. And then after you answer, you screenshot it.
Okay.
Then you can send me the photo on Skype. Okay?
Okay.
All right. And after that, we're going to continue from here. Okay? But let me put that here as well. Continue on page 15, what part are we now? 2. Okay? And this is where we're going to continue our lesson next time. Do you have any question?
Well, not really, but the previous lesson, had you sent it to me via Skype? I can't remember.
I
was checking
sent it through email. If you want, I'll send both on email today, okay? I'll send both of them, 1 and 2, by email, okay?
Yes.
All right. Thank you. Bye, Don. And by the way, I recorded this video, this lesson. I'm going to send you the link. So in case you want to review, I'll send you the link YouTube shortly after I load it to YouTube, okay?
Thank you so
All
much.
right. Okay, bye for now.
How many classes? I can't remember how many classes we've done already, or
I think we have, let me look here quickly. So we have 21. I think we only have one, 2 or 3. I believe we have 3.
3. Okay.
Kinda. I think it's 3.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So the next is
the
on
next,
Tuesday.
correct. Yes. Have we scheduled from next week though? I'm not so sure. Let me check the calendar very quickly. If you have anything, yes, you have on Tuesday morning. Is that okay? Do you want to
Yes,
keep
that's
that? Okay. All right. So we have 1, and then we had, I can tell you very quickly. I got the Dawn here. So, we already had, this is our 5th lesson, Dawn.
Oh, this is our 5th. Okay.
Yeah, this is the 5th. Okay. So our next one would be March 9. This is the 6th. Okay.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and book some more classes then.
Okay. All righty. Bye. Have a good weekend, Dawn.
You
Bye-bye.
too. Bye bye.